Hello, everyone. We are now on episode 11. Nope, 10. Sorry. 10 of Survivor. And last time we had a double. The tribe was split into two groups of five, and there was two tribal councils. First one, James got voted out, and the second one, Ryan got voted out. I don't mind James going. It's whatever. Ryan, I kind of wanted to root for him, but he's just so dumb. Every L that he's taken in this game has been because of his own stupid decisions. And I don't know. And in both times, it was because he went after Cassidy. I don't understand why he doesn't like her. It was just weird. Whatever. But like he's not talking strategy to people, but then now he's targeting someone. Like, how does that work? You're not building a team around yourself to advance yourself in the game. You're just hoping no one looks at you, and now you're choosing a target. How does that work, man? I don't know. All right. Anyways, he's gone. He's gone now. And because of that, during the vote for James, it was going to be a bland side, but Sammy decided to tell Carla what was happening at the last minute. And after the vote was done, Carla kind of exposed that he told her, and then no one else told her because obviously she felt some type of way of being left out of the vote for a blind side, because that means people aren't really on our side. And now everyone knows Sammy's kind of playing both sides. There was no reward in doing that. I mean, I guess they were if Carla was willing to work with him, but Carla has an idol. He doesn't have an idol. Why? Like, you're better off keeping the two teammates that you had instead of trying to trying to keep all of them on your side. It wouldn't have worked, because now no one's really on his side. Carla knows he's playing the game, and the other two definitely knows that he's playing the game. So it didn't help him at all. So we come to the immunity challenge, and there we go. So let's get a picture of that. All right, so there's the immunity challenge. They're going to start down there, all the way in the back there, and they're going to spin around. They're going to spin around and pull a rope. The little bars that they're on there are going to, when it spins around, there's a part in the bottom. As it spins, it pulls a rope in, and they pull the rope all the way. They're going to be dizzy, and then they have to walk across was that like a rope net thing there? Walk across that, then come across the balancing beam up here in the middle there, and there's going to be a sandbag there, or is it a sand sack, whatever, in the middle there that they have to untie in the middle of the beam, and then walk all the way across the balance beam all the way to the end. And what is this part? Oh, right. They're going to stand on this wooden platforms here and try to toss this sand sack on top of this pole right here. As long as they land the sack on the top of that pole, they win. All right. So that is the competition. This competition was kind of sad. A lot of people got really quickly to the end. None of them could really land the sack on top of the pole. And Noelle got stuck because it was a balancing beam, and she only has one working leg. So she couldn't really get across the balancing beam. But eventually she did it. And she cried. She's cried several times in this game because, well, honestly, it's frustrating. She's missing a leg, and there's a lot of things she can't do. And as brave as everyone wants to say she is, she's not. She's just a little girl who's missing a leg, and she's trying to act brave. All right, she cries. She cried a lot, and they keep calling her a warrior. You're not a warrior if you're just dealing with your situation. All right, that's not how being a warrior works. There's a lot more to it. It wouldn't be uh, uh, something you'd give someone in an honorable. It wouldn't be an honorable epithet to give someone if you hand it to someone because they're in a unfortunate situation and they didn't give up. She's not a warrior. They keep calling her a warrior. She cries. She cried because she couldn't get through the balance beam. Eventually, she got through the balance beam. And then she came to throw in the sack, and she tried the first time, missed it. She tried the second time, and she made it. And the reason she won that reward competition is because everyone else sucked. They had a huge head start on her, and they couldn't land the goddamn sack, and she was able to win. But now, apparently, it's the bravest thing they've ever seen because a lady with one leg was struggling balancing, and she didn't give up. What else was she gonna do? Go home? Like, anyways, it's just frustrating. It's I get it. It's a heartwarming thing. We all want to root for her, but it's not amazing. All right. Struggling through your circumstance is admirable, but it's not. It's just kind of what you have to do. Either you struggle, or you give up. You don't have that many options where you're choosing the hardest path. It's just rock a hard place kind of situation. But whatever. So she won the reward competition, and she had to choose 3 people to go on the reward with her. I can't remember what the reward was. It was like they got letters from home and they got food or something like that. She chose God damn it. Who was it? Was it Gabler? I think was it Jesse? Okay, she chose Sammy, Jesse, and who was the third? And Gabler, right? No, not Gabler. What who am I missing? Oh, Owen. Owen, right. Owen. She chose Owen. Owen, Jesse, and Gabler. That's who she chose to take on the reward because she doesn't trust Sammy, and she wanted to work with Gabler and Owen. All right. So that is why she made that choice. She's also wants to get Jesse on board, and getting Jesse on board also gets Cody. No, Cody. Yes, Cody on board as well. So what she wanted to do was split the votes because it's finally confirmed that people are not sure whether or not Carla has an idol, which you would think would be obvious because she was the only one in that team that was looking for the beads, which they all know is how to get the idol. So they want to split the votes between Carla and who was the other one? Carla and I think Cassidy. Carla and Cassidy. That's her plan. She wants to split the vote between Carla and Cassidy in case Carla has an idol. All right, so it's a lot of back and forth, and then I believe Carla. No, was it Carla? It wasn't Carla. It was Cody and no Jesse. Jesse suggested to Noel that they should split the votes right because they can't trust Sammy. They should split the votes between Carla and Sammy. So then she switched the plan to Carla and Sammy that they're going to split the votes at. But while they're telling her that, they were actually going behind her back and they were trying to vote out Noel. Obviously, everyone's trying to vote out Noel, as they should, because after seeing the whole hullabaloo where everyone was calling her a warrior after she won that challenge, that's obviously a situation where if she gets to the end, she's winning. Everyone is going to give her the money. She got sympathy and she's kind of competent as well. I mean, she's doing pretty damn well in the game. So you top that on top of the sympathy of having one leg and still doing it. she's gonna win. So obviously they want to get rid of her. So they got this whole plan together where they're gonna put put their votes on Noelle. They tell Carla about the fact that Noelle wants to split the vote between her and Sammy, and so they have all these votes together. Then they talk to Gabler to get him on board with it. They try to convince him that that Noelle, with all the achievements that Noelle has had, she's going to be a big threat in the end of the game. So he agreed. He agreed to vote out Noelle, but behind their back, he went to Carla and he tells Carla, "We need to do something about Jesse and Cody." Which is good, but apparently they're not going to do it now. So they're going to save it for later when it's easier to get exposed. Because they don't know that both Cody has a hidden immunity, well, it's not so hidden immunity idol. They know about that, but they don't know that Jesse also has Janine's immunity idol. That she gave to what's that dude's name? Whatever that guy's name, but he gave it to Jesse. So they don't know that. So those two are pretty protected in this game, and they're doing pretty well so far. With Jesse being the planner and Cody kind of winning stuff. So, all right. So we come to the immunity challenge, and it is building a house of wooden blocks while you balance it on beam. So let me show you what makes this challenge difficult. You can see right there. Oops, there we go. All right, as you can see right there, you have the balancing board right there. They have to pull on this string right here to balance it. And then you have to take the blocks from this side and put it on this side, build up a house of wooden blocks all the way to the top there, where there's going to be a red arrow that they have to build the blocks to pass or reach that in order to win. All right. This challenge, people failed a lot of drops. But in the end, the one that was doing the best at it was consistently Cassidy. And she dropped a couple of times as well. But in the end, she was still the one to win. So Cassidy has the hidden immunity idol. I mean, well, no, the immunity idol, and no one can vote for her. Was that the reason that they switched the votes to Sammy instead of her? I don't remember. I think the switching the votes to Sammy thing happened before she won. Okay. Yeah, but she won that. I swear to God, every time I see Cassidy, she looks like, if you put the word woke in the dictionary, you have to put a picture of her next to it, because that's what she looks like all the goddamn time. Just a picture of wokeness. If I had to guess, I would say she's from California. She definitely has that look about her. All right, so a lot of talking, bullshit, waste of time. They get to the what is it? Tribal. They get to tribal. They do a lot of talking back and forth, talking about blah blah blah, nothing. Everyone's being vague, nonsense. And the votes come out, and it is 2 votes for Carla, and then 1 vote for Sammy, and every other vote is for Noelle. Noelle goes home. She got the hoopla. She got everyone calling her a warrior and celebrating her achievement and not giving up and pulling it out in the end, and then they voted her out. So congratulations, Noelle. Get to rest your weary leg. Anyways, so Noelle is gone, and let's see who we have left in this game. All right, so we have Owen over here, who is working with, I believe he was working with Noelle. That's right. I think he was working with Noelle, and I think he's also working with Sammy. I think he's trying to also work with Carla, but he doesn't have much else. I got Gabler, who's working with Carla. He's working with Owen. He's working with Sammy. And I think he started working with Cassidy over here. And he's also working with Jesse and Cody. All right. And Sammy, I believe he's trying to work with everybody, but I think no one trusts him now. Cassidy is only working with Carla. And I think she sort of had a working relationship with Jesse and Cody, but I don't think that's going to go very far. And Jesse and Cody is in the best spot based on what they have and how far they've gotten in the game, but they're the two biggest targets, and I don't think they're going to make it through unscathed for the next votes, unless one of them wins immunity and protects the other one with a hidden immunity idol. So we have now that Noella's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 people left. After that, all right. So it's going to be, I can't even say it's going to be exciting, but I will see it through to the end. Till next time.